have bad news. It's not that bad of news, but I do have bad news. This video was supposed to be a track day video. Well, weather. You can't ever predict what Mother Nature's going to do. She's a cruel mistress. We were pretty much close to being ready to go to the track. The weather forecast didn't look great. The track was open, but they got rained out. They probably got to race about 2 hours. So we didn't really want to take a car that had questionable brakes and was literally untested as far as driving. We probably only put about 5 or 6 miles on it at best. And, take it on a 60-mile one-way trip or two-way trip and race it and with the potential of rain. If it wouldn't have been raining, we would have taken it. But with the weather the way it was going to be, and when it started, and we don't have any windshield wipers, we haven't addressed that situation. So we just decided to not go, or not race. We actually didn't even race. So we just, whatever. So anyway, we're out here today. We're working on the car. We're hoping to have it ready for the next track day, which, as of right now, looks like it's going to rain again. But what we have here is the power brake booster from the LTD. We are hoping that it is in better shape. It's a match for the GT. We were going to take the one out of the 86. I'm gonna show you that real quick. We are out at the facility. We were supposed to go to the track. The weather did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. It started raining. We went and spectated. I just didn't feel like racing. I know that's weird, right? I just didn't feel like it. I had my heart set on taking the 86. The weather was not going to cooperate with us. And I didn't have the wiper motor and stuff wired up, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't have any wipers. And the brakes being a little sketchy, I just wasn't comfortable taking it out for its maiden voyage to the track in those kind of conditions. And I'm glad I didn't, because we were there about 2 hours worth of racing, I guess, and it started raining, and they called it. So what are we doing, though? Well, we're out here with our 86 parts car. This thing's just paying for itself over and over. And we're going to take the booster out. And hopefully it's better than the one that we have, because the one that we have isn't any good. We'll also be taking, at some point, we'll be taking this H-pipe and cobbling it up to fit on our car. This car at one point in time had a 351 in it. Oh my God, 351. It wasn't a roller, just saying. It wasn't a roller. So we may have to do a little trimming to get it to fit together. But anyway, that's not what we're here for right now. We're here to kind of start tinkering around with this booster, getting it off so we can get our 86, at least have some brakes on it. Or some better brakes, something we don't feel like it's sketchy. And I'm a daredevil, and I say it's sketchy. So anyway, let me get to work on that. I have a wrench. Okay, well, there you go. We thought about it as we started working on the one for the 86, and we're like, why are we doing this? We've got one laying around somewhere. We just remembered. And so we hunted it up, and we've got this, and this is what we're going to put in. The other thing we're going to do is we've got our battery box. We've got some leftover cable to do the negative side at the very least. And we've got a few other battery terminals that we've gotten from the junkyard and stuff like that. So we're going to rear mount the battery. I know some people, rear mount the battery. Well, here's the multiple problems. We don't have a factory-sized Mustang battery that'll fit under the hood. Everything we have is a larger size battery. So even if we rigged a battery tray potentially up in there, like a factory one, we don't have a battery that fits. I'm not going to go buy a Mustang-sized battery just so I can have a 20 or 30 pound lump on the front of the car. We'll put it in the back. I'm sorry. That's just what I do. So we're going to look at trying to get that done, the booster, and get the rear mounted battery deal going. Wow, there's a helicopter or something come by. So that's what we're doing today. Callie was inside the Dirty Pickle, exploring it a little bit. So let me get to work, and I'll show you something. We have something to report. Of course, this will all be done totally sketchy, just saying, so no one freak out. And it's not going to be NHRA legal. But anyway, maybe we'll have the battery truck. What, you done? Callie's done looking around. Come here, girl. Come here. She's like, you got the door closed. I can't escape. Oh, there she is. She's been being a good girl. Got her own little spot in the garage to sleep. So she's been being a good girl. Yeah, what? Go up there and get that. Okay, we got to get to work. People don't want to see me talking. We got stuff to do. Let's do it. And we have a cup of Mountain Dew around here somewhere. We're ready. We've got our boat box mounted in the car, and if you know what I say around here, if it's good enough for a boat, it's good enough for a Mustang. So let all the NHRA tech people freak out right now, or just tech people in general. But it's not going anywhere. That baby's stuck in there. Now the plastic box may destroy itself. The other thing is, I know this is where everyone starts freaking out, is that we will probably, after we make our first pass or when we're at the track making our passes, we'll remove the rear carpeting. I mean, I could cut it to fit the box. Maybe I'll do that. The mat, but we're gonna run it with all this stuff in it initially, and then we'll do our first little round of whatever you want to call it, weight loss at the track, where we pull this carpeting out. We may even put a passenger seat in it. You like that right there? The hand, the point finger. We may even put a passenger seat in it, and then just do a bunch of weight loss at once, like the sway bar, the passenger seat, this rear carpeting, pull the spare tire out, just do all the stuff, maybe pull the smog pump off of it, just do a huge collection of parts that we're going to take off the car at that singular moment, and see how it runs. Whatever. You know that, guys, just magic has no plan. It just happens. So, all right, well, let me finish conjuring. We've got one piece of cable. I know, on a side note, you can find better deals on battery cable or speaker wire or whatever you want to call it, on Amazon or whatever. One of the subs sent me a link that it's 1 gauge and it's like $25 for quite a few feet or something. But at this particular moment, we can't take advantage of that because we have to have it today. So we are probably going to go by the welding shop and pick up a little bit of wire so we can run to the front. We got enough to do the back, and we'll see where we are from there. All right. Hey, Callie, you better not get in that Mountain Dew. You'll turn into a mountain lion. Yeah, you'll turn into a mountain lion. Look at you. What are you doing? Whatever I want, whenever I want, and however I want. All right. On a side note, Callie pointed out that I had not told you guys about the turnbuckle that I bought. So when we were at Lowe's last night, when I was getting the self-tapping screws for the battery box, I went ahead and picked up a turnbuckle. You know, I'm a fan of using these, hook them into the sway bar mount and bolt them to the cylinder head or whatever. And this was $4.96 plus tax. Callie's super excited about this. Oh yeah, we use that thing. But this is another thing that when we take the sway bar off at the track, we'll probably try and hook this up to like the AC bracket and, you know, help secure our worn out motor mounts. Okay, I did it, Callie, I told him. I'm flipping around, I don't care. We have got our battery rear mounted. Our ground wire is hooked into the quad shock area. See it bolted in there. We've ran cable around, ran it down through one of the portholes in the frame rail, zip tied it all the way up. We've got it mounted up here. Now we can show everyone our big rust hole in all its glory. But the true test is if it will start. All right, I haven't started it all day. That's the first time, actually, it's the first time I've started it since, I don't know, Sunday or something? No, Saturday. It's been a week. So, keyed right on. Purring like a kitten. Purring like a kitten, Callie. No, I purr like a kitten. So, anyway. Now, I know, right? We did the easy job. Now we got to do the hard job. Eesh. Okay, we got our booster out, and we're gonna go in and take a look at it. It's fixing to start sprinkling. Already got a few raindrops coming. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Story of our life. But we did get it out, so that's half the battle. Let's just hope the other one is good. Okay, guys. This is what we've got going on here. This is the power brake booster out of the LTD. Now, from my understanding, I've never had a booster go bad. So you should not, you should really have to give it some work to make it move. You shouldn't be able to just whatever. So that's the one we're putting in. This is the one that we took out. So, from my understanding, you shouldn't really be able to do that. Hold on. We're playing the bagpipes. 5-0 bagpipes. And, wow, I'm getting really dirty. We're better with the header horn, in all honesty. If you've seen me perform with that, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a natural. So anyway, thinking that this is going to get us where we need to go, and this one's going to go where it needs to go, which is in the garbage can. So, all right, sound good? Everything sounds good. All right, well, like I say, it's going to start raining, so we're probably going to be able to get that taken care of tonight. We're not going to get it taken care of tonight, and probably not tomorrow either. So we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Callie's sitting outside. She ain't worried about it. All right, guys, we got the booster in. I've been in a hurry this morning because we're trying to maybe get to the track with it or something. So it's much better than it was. It doesn't release. The pedal doesn't release back as much as I'd like to. It drags a little bit. You can move it with your foot. Everything's fine, but it does stop like it's supposed to. So we're hoping that maybe as we work it a little bit, it'll work itself in some. So it's better. It's better than it was now than it whatever. You guys got it. So anyway, hey Walter, what's up? So we're done with that part of it. We've got brakes, and we're going to the track. And you can put up your, I know we've already did what will it run, underdrive crank pulley, shorty belt, bump timing, battery in the trunk, sway bar taken off of it. We're gonna put the old 100-year-old slicks on it. We're gonna put skinnies on the front, and I think that's gonna be it. It'll be full weight, and we'll probably drop the smog pump off of it also. We'll take the rear hatch carpeting out, the spare tire eventually, but at the end of the day, what's it gonna run? That's a lot of stuff, but and we'll go through it kind of piece by piece. We'll do the street tires first, then we'll put the tires on it, then we'll probably pull the weight out of it, then we'll probably put the short belt on it, then we'll probably do the timing and see where we're at. So, all right, well, but we are trying to head to the track. Whether we get there or not is another story. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Allie, don't do that. Callie, don't do that. And until next time, substandard leader, Fox Body Videos, lover of 4 eyes, POS Mustangs, vans, and Lincolns. We'll see you guys later.